Hey everyone, it's Austin and welcome back to the channel. It's day 330 on my journey to 2000 where I'll be uploading a video every day until I make it there. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you're digging the content, and let's get into it. Alright, after yesterday's win in that 10-minute game, we're at 1831. Playing a 1920 from Peru. Playing the Slav. So, pretty normal stuff so far. Bishop d6 is interesting. Alright. Alright. Maybe he wants to go for a bit of like a stonewall type of setup. That's what I think he's going to do. I think I'm going to go here and he's going to play f5. So today's topic of conversation. Somebody asked me how I got into chess and what my first tournament was like. So, I got into chess. I opened my chess.com account December of 2020 because in December of 20, interesting. He obviously wants to come here. Okay. So if I just go here, I just prevent that. But I'm also not allowing this idea anymore. But that's fine. So December of 2020, I opened my chess.com account because I was watching, if you guys remember on YouTube, of course. Yeah, of course. This guy is good. I can feel it in my bones. I was watching a video of the Try Guys, and they were playing an IM that basically just beat all three of them blindfolded. And I was like, that's pretty awesome. I like that quite a lot. Okay, so I've got my opening completely mixed up at this point. The way that he move ordered this was very impressive. He knows exactly how to get around the only idea that I have playing against this stonewall type of setup is to go here. And he just didn't allow that, which I like. So I think let's go here and trade the knight. You know, I don't think that he's going to take, obviously. So after watching that Try Guys video, basically what happened to me was I thought that that was really cool. You know, somebody to be that dominant in something. Anytime that I try to pursue a new hobby or do anything like that, I always try to just do it to the best of my ability, basically. And with that, I started getting into chess. I started watching YouTube videos, watched a lot of Gotham chess videos, obviously, and yeah, man, the rest is kind of history. He's playing really fast, so I feel like I can't really tell this story. But I'll talk about my first tournament here in a minute once I've just kind of made some natural moves instead of thinking. So that way I could keep telling the story, and that's not a good way to play chess, so let me try to focus here. be honest, I kind of want to just do that. Jeez, dude. I don't know. I don't have a single game plan kind of an idea here, to be honest. But this is a plan. Going for a minority attack. Even though it's not a minority attack. But just kind of an idea to play against that structure I feel like is kind of common, so let's just do it. Yeah, this was just like a terrible move, honestly. I just don't even know what to do. But, I don't think that I'm losing or anything. But I'm making my life a lot harder, that's for sure. I basically just closed the position when I have two bishops being ketoed, so like... overall, like, pretty stupid. I'm really excited to look at this, and I knew that he was going to go for a stonewall setup, and I still played a3. I don't know why I did that. Really, he still goes there anyway. I'm probably going to play knight takes now. If he takes at all. I don't think he necessarily should. His pieces look very weird. Yeah, sorry, just kind of thinking. Wow, are you for real? That is pretty aggro, I'm not gonna lie. If I take, I just don't really have anything. Can't push because the square isn't defended. If I take, pretty much cooking myself. Queen isn't really doing anything on this square. Part of me wants to go here just to target the pawn, but that doesn't really do anything besides target the pawn. Part of me wants to go here, but that's too slow. If I go here, that's just really stupid. There's no point in taking. He's controlling this square perfectly. go here. If here, I'm thinking this, and some ideas like this. If this... I mean, his knight covers that square, so I'm actually just brain dead. Wow. Alright. Let's go here. Transfer all the pieces to the queen side, I think. Interesting. Let's play f3. Always play f3. I go here. Takes, takes. Takes, takes. Takes, takes. Takes, takes. That looks really good for me. So I'm going to send it. No fear. No fear. Really? That's what we're doing? Really? That is crazy. I am not gonna lie, that is crazy. This would be a terrible move. This is actually a really strong move for him. Wow, that is... Yeah, I completely overlooked this move. I think I needed to take. Here, I have to, like, play queen here or something. And I lose this pawn. And his f-file opens. Damn, that's scary. Here, do I have this move? This. This hangs my queen, so let's forget about that. Takes. I go here. Now my king side is just in shambles, I think. Let's just go here. Opponent is playing very well. No shame in his game at all. Much respect. Knight defends this. I'm looking for like neat sacrifices. Just nothing. His light squared bishop. He's got like the forward sitting fianchetto set up. Huh. Very strong defensively. I mean, he can just defend this, but the idea is to bring the king up and swing the rooks around. Oh man. Alright, so the first tournament. First tournament I ever played. Man, that was a funny time. It wasn't for like a couple years after I started playing. Wow, okay. Sorry, of course, the second that I start telling the story, it's my turn and I need to think. So, appreciate your guys' patience with me here. Let's go here. Kind of expecting this move, to be honest. Here and here, probably. If he takes here, I take this. Okay, this just got really complicated. If I go here, takes. My knight hangs at the end. He just goes here, and then my knight is hanging. Then I take this, and his knight's hanging. Takes. Push. Check. Oh man. This is tough. This is really, really, really tough. If I just go here and he takes here. If I just go here and he takes here, I take with the knight. So that way I still apply the same threats. Here he takes here though. And then I take, and then he takes, then I have to take with the king. Dang, bro. What is going on with this? If I go here and he takes, I just have no choice but to take back. So I feel like that's not the right move. But then what is? If I go here, then he just takes here. And then this is hanging and this is hanging. And that little pawn by itself ain't gonna solve the world's problems. Takes. Damn, bro. I know that I have something. This might be my best bet. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I have 3 minutes. So. Doesn't matter. I have 3 minutes. He obviously should not. Okay, that was a big mistake by him. Alright, slow down. Chill a second. Just chill a second. Defend the pawn. If he goes here, I take here. I feel like I need to push this now. So maybe takes, and push. Or just push. Push because if takes... Push because if takes, then I take here and it's with check. And if I take here, then I take and the knight's pinned, so he can't recapture. Now I have two prospective pass pawns. Prospective, yeah. Words are hard when you're thinking about chess so heavily. I feel like I can't even tell the story about my first tournament anymore. But basically, it was a 5-round tournament. Okay. Yeah. This just wins the game, I think. Threatens to promote, hits this and this at the same time. Here, what does he play though? This. Promote. Yeah. Let's go here. It also loosens the defense of the knight, potentially. If here, just this. Yeah, I mean, your knight's pinned, so I'm obviously just going to take that. Let's take this first with check. Then let's take this. Probably just this and then knight c7, right? Rook e1, rook e8, knight c7, king takes. I mean, probably just bishop back first, so that way we're not just giving away material for no reason. Keep the pieces tied down, play it a little bit more slowly rather than forcing it. Giving up material and making it harder to win. I mean, yeah, I'll trade pieces. I'm up 1,000,000 of them, so. Just do it. These pawns and the extra piece will be fine. This comes with check, very important. Yeah, he just resigns. GG. Alright, I played an 86, he played an 80. He was obviously better in the middle game. So knight d2 was my best move, but that completely foregoes my idea of trying to go b3, bishop a3. Knight takes is his best move. Not in a million years. Not in a million years would he play this move. Not in a million years. b3 is the most common move played in the Explorer here. Castles. Bishop a3 now. Not even waiting for the stonewall situation. Next time, that's what I'll do. Not even waiting for f5. Just knowing that that's what he's going for. Because I felt it in my bones. Look at that. a3 was actually the best move. I was considering knight e5 before his knight controlled that square. Because if he ever takes, then I feel like this is pretty good for me. I can always play f4. Yeah, this is +1. b6. b4. b4 is a weird move. But okay. CD. CD. CD is a weird move. Wow, CD is a weird move. Okay, b4 now makes more sense. Covering that square. Bishop b7. f3. Always play f3 against the stone wall. It's a mistake. He should have just taken. And then f4 is really good. As we saw in the game, f4 was really good for him. So what would have been a better move? Just taking the knight. Taking the knight, f takes. Queen b3. And apparently this is just a draw. But black is obviously playing for a win here and is probably going to do very well. f3 now. Can't take because this is capture with check and it's undefended. So queen f6 defends the bishop while simultaneously putting pressure. Oops, that was a mouse slip. Queen b2 covers the pawn, but I feel like, yeah, now you just take. Knight takes though, so that way we can help control e5, defend d4. And apparently this is drawing, but I mean, like, you got this, you got this, you got this. Like, you, I don't know. I'd rather have black in that position. Really, e5 is the best move. Wow, e5 is the best move. f4, queen b3. Why not just knight back? It wants to sack the knight. That's why I'm checking this. I don't understand. a5. So our response to this is a5. a5 is so scary. And if he just takes, knight e2. I mean, like, literally, what are we doing? F takes G, H takes G, King G8. Okay, whatever, dude. I'm done analyzing that line. That just pissed me off. This is a blunder. Oh, should have closed it down. That makes a lot of sense. Didn't even consider that. Knight here makes a lot of sense too. Obviously targeting the bishop. This is a mistake. Look at that. I played the best move. I couldn't find a good calculation, but that was my intuition. And then, okay, this is what makes me feel like I have hope in chess, is that here I was freaking out because I thought that he made a mistake by taking the rook first. I thought it was better for him to take this. But then, okay, then the knight hangs. So it's just a trade. So what he did was correct. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I would have found that, because that just wasn't on my mind. I'm sure if I took a second to think about it, I would have found it. But it, like when I was calculating all these lines, I did not see king takes after bishop takes. But regardless, he played the correct move, and then I took back with the knight. And then here I was like freaking out because I'm like, dude, my passed pawn, like I'm winning. Like 100% I'm winning here, and I am. It's plus 1.7. I'm like, but I need to like, I was about to play rook e1, which is the second best engine move, and I'm like, all right, but just chill for a second. Like, I need to support the pawn with another pawn while getting rid of one of my weaknesses while opening up and this diagonal. Because I knew that if I didn't, then this piece would be terrible. I knew that he wanted to bring his knight here to block up my bishop. And if that happened, then that probably would have been lights out for me. So d5 is the only move to keep the advantage. So happy that I found that, man. So happy. And then pawn takes is a mistake. It wanted this. And then bishop takes, knight takes, pawn takes. And then this, which is valid. But then we play d6, and we have two connected passed pawns on the 6th rank, which is absolutely crushing. Bishop d4, trying to undermine. Knight d1, going for a trade, forcing a trade because it's pinned to the king. Here, and the rook can't get in to hit that because this g-pawn is coming in clutch. So you go after it. We don't care. We play e7 to play d7. Take this with check. King f3, no fear. You can't give this check because we take your rook. And we promote with check first, probably, actually. But... yeah, man. Wow. Crazy lines here. And then, yeah, this was an inaccuracy. I'd probably call this a mistake. Because it allows e7. And then, of course, we just take that. Take this with check first. Take this. Bring another piece to the party. His bishop was hanging, which I did not care about at all. I wanted to promote the pawn. So I was really focused on doing that. He trades it off. I go here. Promoting is a little lazy. Oh my god, the best move is to promote to a knight. Because it comes with check. Oh my god, what a joke. That's so funny. But I promoted to a queen. And then he took, and I took with the knight with check. And I'm just up 2 pieces and a pawn. So it's just, like, that's it, to be honest. All right. Wow. So that's a 40-minute video there. 1841. We're on a bit of a hot streak. And it's really just mental, man. Between yesterday's game and today's game, how many times have I won games where I'm losing? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta keep the stick on the ice. You gotta keep your head in the game. You can't give up early. I love giving up early, like a little freaking sissy. And then I stop doing that, and I win the games that I'm winning, and I win the games that I'm losing, and I get situations like this where I win like 8 games in a row. It's like all up here. It's all up here. And I've been saying that too since I tilted down to like 1700 or whatever. I felt like my psychology was off, and if I get that right, then I'm gonna be better. And it feels so much better. I'm less anxious when I'm playing. I don't care as much about losing. Like, it's what it's all about. Alright guys, well, if you made it this far in the video, thank you very much. I appreciate it as always. I hope you have a great day today, and I'll see you tomorrow.